Diseases in English, Part 2. Do you know how to talk about medical vocabulary in English? So watch this video and check a few things you need to know. Hey friends, Teacher Prix here to help you talk to anyone, anywhere, anytime in English. Let's get down to business and learn a little bit more about diseases in English. And if it's your first time here, thanks for joining me. If you're coming back, thank you very much. Make sure to watch part 1 of this video. But here we go, let's keep going. Lungs. What are lungs? Lungs are the organs we use to breathe. Okay, as you can see here on the screen, we have 2 of them. Lungs, very important. Don't smoke because your lungs need to be clean so that you can breathe well and live longer. The most common problem is I can't breathe. So if you go to a drugstore and you talk to the pharmacist and say, hey, I can't breathe very well. Do you have any recommendations? What can I get? Basically, guys, if you're having problems to breathe, you will have to go to the doctor. But, you can always try going to a drugstore, or even if you're talking to someone about the problem, it's nice to know. Another way to say I can't breathe well is, it's hard for me to breathe. I don't know what's happening. So it's hard for me to breathe, okay? Another way to say it, which is very common, is, I'm having a hard time breathing. Okay, so these are 3 ways to say you're having problems, your lungs are not working well, you can't breathe, okay? Another problem here in this area is when you have a cough. Okay, what is a cough? Not coffee. Many students mispronounce coffee, the one thing you drink anytime, anywhere, and cough. Okay, cough. So you can say, I have a cough. Again, the verb have, so flexible, don't you think? I have a cough. This is a good way to say it, but you can also say, I'm coughing so much today. Okay, I am coughing. All right, coughing. All right, not coffee. I'm coughing. No, I'm coughing. ING. All right. Another symptom that you may have because of the coughing is your chest. This area outside here is your chest. Okay, so maybe your chest hurts because when we cough a lot, this area hurts. Your diaphragm hurts, your abdomen, your upper abdomen, your lower abdomen usually hurt because of the coughing, because you're coughing so much. Or when you're exercising, maybe this area of your body hurts. But in this case, if we're talking about disease, I'm coughing and my chest hurts. Usually, in this case, doctors will have to take a look at that. I'm having such a Grey's Anatomy moment talking about diseases. I love Grey's Anatomy, so I'm very happy about making this video, but I'm definitely not a doctor. But I know a thing or two about diseases in English. Let's keep going. And if, hey, you're enjoying this video, I hope so. How about hitting the like button? Oh, I forgot to say something. I'm having a coughing fit, okay? What is this? You have a sudden period of coughing. You started coughing and you couldn't stop. This period can be called a coughing fit. If you go to the doctor and you say, I had a coughing fit this morning and I thought I was gonna die. One day I had to cancel a class because I was coughing and I had this coughing fit and I couldn't stop coughing. I didn't know what to do. So I canceled the class because I think I was coughing for like 20 minutes. And I couldn't stop. So I took a medicine, calmed down, and then the coughing eventually stopped. Nice. Stomach. Okay. Again, I have a stomachache. Okay. Backache, stomachache, backache. Hey, I'm teaching you some very easy words to remember today. So here you can say, I have a stomachache. Basically, what you're saying is my stomach hurts. Okay, so you can say, I have a stomachache or my stomach hurts. Another thing you can say is, I feel nauseated. okay? So if you are feeling nauseated, it's because you want to throw up. Phrasal verb, throw up, which means to vomit, okay? I feel like vomiting. I feel like throwing up. Excuse me. So when you say, I feel like throwing up, basically you want to say you want to vomit. You want to throw up. Sorry about that. And finally, I have the stomach flu. What's this? Guys, I don't know where you're from, but basically here in Brazil, if you have diarrhea and vomiting, they will look at you and say, it's the stomach flu, okay? Basically, stomach flu, well, I'm not a doctor, again, okay? But I got sick once and basically I went to the hospital in the United States and the doctor just looked at me and said, stomach flu. But I was like, I'm throwing up? I have diarrhea. I feel horrible. What's wrong with me? Stomach flu. Just drink a lot of water, eat bananas, eat rice, you'll be fine. You will survive in a couple of days. The symptoms are very general. So if you're having diarrhea, going to the bathroom like every 5 seconds. If you're having diarrhea, if you're vomiting, it could be, and if you have a stomachache, you feel like your stomach hurts, it could be the stomach flu, okay? Bones. Well, there are many things that can happen to your bones. As you can see, these are bones. They are inside your body, okay? And you can basically break your bones. So I broke my arm last weekend. I was running and I fell and I broke my arm, okay? There are other things you can say that usually happen to you. For example, you were playing soccer and you twisted your ankle, okay? However, sprain, according to doctors, is more common than twisting, okay? So you can sprain your ankle while you are playing soccer, okay? You can also sprain your wrist, okay? So these are things that can happen not just to your ankle, but to your foot. You can also sprain your knee. It's possible I sprained my knee while playing soccer or while you're running. Accidents happen, and we are human beings. We are very creative when it comes to having accidents. Now, I'm sorry if you are a dude, but it's time to talk about girls. Yes, who run this world? Girls. These problems are for girls, okay? The first one we call PMS, premenstrual cycle, okay? This only happens to girls. Sorry, this really happens. And we become very emotional. And we eat a lot. And we get fat. And there are many symptoms, there are many emotional symptoms, and a few other symptoms that women may have during their PMS. Menstrual cramps, okay? Women can have menstrual cramps before the period, okay? What is the period? Your menstruation cycle, okay? We call it period. So you can have menstrual cramps. This can happen before and during your period, okay? What is a menstrual cramp? It's usually pain you feel, contractions you feel on your abdomen, okay? It hurts. That's what we call a cramp, menstrual cramp. Now, the word cramp can be used to talk about different kinds of pain that men and women have. For example, we can have cramp in some parts of our body. What is this? It's a muscle contraction that happens after practicing sports for many hours, or if it's too cold, you can have a cramp. Okay, maybe you wake up in the middle of the night because you have a cramp in your leg. Very well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe and share this video with your friends. Why not? Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye!